So the writing process for me usually starts with like a melody with guitar and or well, oftentimes it starts with guitar, either with a standard tuning, alternate tuning, and then I'll come up with the melody, and then use the ideals, and that sort of flow together. As far as song titles go, I don't really think about themes as far as like what I want to write around. It just kind of all happens at the same time. Different seasons, different weather, like we're having currently, is a good inspiration to write in different tones. I will take you through the process and a rough recording of the song I'm currently working on, and kind of let you see, and it doesn't even have a title yet itself, and so to give you an idea of how I write. So these are the lyrics to the current song I'm working on. That's untitled. It might have a title before I actually share it with you, post it. I'm sure it will, but as you can see currently it does not. I will also try to do like a one take, meaning that if there's any changes that I make in the song, it'll be later on. How the song currently is now, I try to share that in one take and post it as that one take is. And so, you know, if it changes later on and I add something or take something away from it, you will hear how I'm currently feeling the song and how I believe it's supposed to be. So we'll get started in just a second. So for this song here, it's not exactly in standard. All except for the first and second string are in standard. I tuned this down to D and that down to C, and I am, where's my cable at there? There's my cable. Hold on. There it is. And then I'm cabled at the 7th fret. And then generally what I do, it's not really fair to call it, so you're not getting the full process, because I already have the lyrics. I've already come up with those. But prior to coming up with the lyrics, I usually just come up with the melody. Sometimes I'll either hum it. It's hard for me to explain how I come up with melodies. They're just like kind of always there. It's weird. I don't really understand myself. It's a God thing. It's God given. It's the only way I can explain it. And sometimes I just make up words like, well, oftentimes I make up words. If I went down this way, and just jumble it. And I would want to see you there. Makes no sense. I can never find my place again till I know that you are near. Then for the chorus I went, let all love the light it let fall. So I kind of like go through the whole thing once. I break that down more simple. I work on the verse first. It's that simple. Once I find something like, then I go into the chorus. Now I try to figure out. I'm like, okay. So then when I structure the whole thing and get everything I need, I decide if I want a bridge in it. For this particular song I don't. I also added harmonica to it, which I discovered is the G harp in this tuning at this cable. and harmonicas just you'll hear it when I play it. You just feel it. I just feel around for it till it sounds right. Let's see if I can. I don't know where I push it. I don't know where anything else. Okay, since it's right here, I'll show you. I went high because I'm kind of the verses. Da 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 da, because it's like that. What I can actually sing. Jesus is. No, I don't want to give it away because I'm gonna play it. Okay, anyway. So after I wanted to go. I just played around at it. It's hard to say, but I just kind of went high on the harmonica. Kind of like went with that, and then, you know, it took me maybe a minute or two to. So I usually pick between like high and low, depending on like the tone or the of the melody. If it's like a lower tone, I might go like a lower harmonica, whatever. Because I don't really play harmonica. I just can make noise with it to accommodate whatever song I'm playing. But anyway, this particular song, I kind of felt like I want a harmonica. It's not necessary, but I like it, so I put it on there. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much how I write. I usually come up with just chords, coming up with a pattern, and then just humming melodies over that. And then mainly making up words. If I went down to the and nothing that's gonna, like, it's not gonna make sense, but it doesn't matter if it makes sense, because as long as you can listen to it back, or like only I can listen to it back, and hear what I want to, then I can add actual lyrics in there, and then it's kind of all works together. Again, I don't know how I came up with that technique. It's just something I've always done. I don't know if I've ever met anyone or discussed anybody else's writing techniques, but that's just what works for me. So hope that explains how I write. So now we'll get into the actual take of the actual song. So I skipped out this part, but then again that would be like really long, right? And really edit it. So perhaps it's a good thing that I didn't add that part in. But anyway, all right, here we go. Jesus is the way and the truth and life. He is who sets captives free. There is no greater love you can find than from true divinity. I might be a bit bombastic with the splash of frantic glee, 'cause once the last trumpet has blasted, there are no more second chances. That is it. Heaven and earth will be shaken, and then we'll see Jesus descending. Some will carry on their merry way and not heed the words I say, but I am not required to twist arms
only to sound the alarm. And I might be a bit bombastic with a splash of frantic glee. 'Cause once the last trumpet has blasted, there are no more second chances. That is it. Heaven and earth will be shaken, and then we'll see Jesus descending. I might be a bit bombastic with the splash of frantic glee. 'Cause once the last trumpet has blasted, there are no more second chances. That is it. Heaven and earth will be shaken, and then we'll see Jesus descending.
So there you have it. I only had to go through it a couple times, you know, rehearse before I actually record it. I like the way it sounds so far. I think I'm going to go with the obvious title, which is Bombastic. That seems most appropriate. So yeah, that's what I'm going to title it. So when you see the video, that's what it'll be titled. Also, if you can't make out the words, sometimes it helps to like use like earbuds or earphones, headphones, whatever. And you can probably make out the words better. Plus, I showed you the lyrics earlier. You can always go back and like pause on those if you really want to know what they are. So yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching, and God bless. Peace.